Hey guys, so this is the greatest pack I've worn in the last 10 years of my life. It's the OSPREY Nebula 34-liter pack. This is the older version. There's a new version that shrunk this bad boy down to 32 liters and got rid of all the features. I kind of grew to love in this pack after about a year and a half of use. I previously reviewed this pack on this channel it was a different blue. I think it was Sciari blue color with a bit of orange trim. I've since then bought this pack, believe it or not, a lot of times. I bought every color. I bought the red color, Rivet Red, Gopher Green, and a dark green color of this pack. Issues I had with this pack melted away with the convenience of having a 34-liter pack as a daily backpack that holds a 17-inch laptop that's fully padded and is really lightweight. It's probably, for the size it offers, for the space it offers, it's probably one of the lightest weight packs I've ever had in this sort of size class above 30 liters of space. This is the go-to backpack for that. I do have a black hole backpack. I do have the Refugio that I reviewed, as well as the North Face Recon, which is a 30-liter pack that I reviewed on this channel, and a couple of Mammoth backpacks, all in a 30-liter range. And it doesn't compare to this backpack. And I actually renounced this backpack a while ago when I had a big gripe about the zippers. The admin pocket has a one-way zipper, and if you're like reaching in and out of this a lot, the convenience of a two-way zipper on a pocket that you're using a lot, like all the other backpacks have two-way zippers for the admin pockets. This did not have that, and it kind of griped about it a lot, and it kind of took me away from using this backpack for a while. But then I always came back to it, and I realized why. Because it's lightweight. I could hold a ton of stuff in here, and it doesn't become like super heavy or super bulky. It has basically all the same features as many other backpacks, the Recon, Refugio, the Black Hole, the Patagonia North Face offerings. I don't really use, as other than the Mammoth backpacks, I don't really use the other brands. And Osprey is a brand I kind of revisited after about maybe 15 years of not using these backpacks. My last Osprey backpack was the Switch 25, which was a snowboarding winter backpack that had a special slot in the back. If you're my age, you remember those backpacks, late 90s, early 2000s, where backpacks had like snowboarding slots in them, which is like ridiculous. Now I don't think they make backpacks like those anymore, but it had that specific compartment for a snowboard or skis or whatever. And since I've been away from the brand until this backpack, when I saw this at the airport, and I was like, it's actually a really cool looking backpack. So the main compartment did have the two-way zippers, which like that's really convenient, because whatever side you zip it on, you could always, like, you don't have to memorize it. You could always open it either side. For the admin pocket, you have to remember that the zip is always going to be on one side. And if you're left-handed or right-handed, that kind of makes a difference too as well. I think my favorite part about this backpack, when you travel and you do have a big laptop, when I'm at the airport or if I'm traveling and I just need to grab my laptop and I don't want to get inside the backpack, even though the backpack is fully packed. And not a lot of backpacks offer this. Even with the laptop pocket, you still have to get in the compartment to get your laptop. Laptop compartment is completely separate. It's basically, I look at this as an admin pocket that's separate from everything else. I can get my laptop from here. The laptop doesn't fall out. It fits right in here. 17-inch laptop fits right in here. And if I have an iPad or any cables that I want to plug in, I can hold it in this mesh pocket for cables. And it doesn't affect what's in the main compartment. It doesn't affect the laptop. And if I do have papers or documents or even a book I want to read, I can put it in between those two things and zip this bad boy up. I don't feel it when I wear the backpack because of this mesh paneling. I don't know much about mesh paneling, but this is pretty good. This is one of the best ones I've had. North Face Recon kind of comes close to this. Patagonia backpacks don't even do this anymore, so do not buy a Patagonia backpack to get that. Like, that's really good foam in there to protect your back. Overall, I love this backpack. Like I said, I've came back to it a couple of times, and these, because they discontinued this, It's really hard to find these brand new, and if you are gonna buy one, you're probably gonna spend above the retail of $120. Like there's people selling these online for like new condition, like for like $150, around the $150 range. But I was lucky enough to get this one, and I don't even like black backpacks, but I had to make an exception for this color. I love this black color. It's a really dark black. If you could see there, it's a really dark. It looks kind of not as dark as it is on camera, but in person, it's like a what's the word? The Vanta black color. Google that. I'll probably put a picture of something Vanta black. It looks like a black hole on your back, which I love. It's very comfortable. It's not as strappy. In my previous video, if you want the full video review of this backpack, look, I'm gonna put the link down below of my original video of this backpack. But like I said, this is one of the best backpacks I've used in the last 10 years of my life. Previous to this was my Mammoth Xeron Shake 30, which was one of my favorite travel packs, but it just got dated. Compartments are really small. This, you do have this outside pocket that's very useful for like things to grab real quick. And it's elasticated, so it snaps back into shape. What I like also, I don't really use water bottle pockets, but I do tend to put my phone in here sometimes if I'm like commuting and I kind of wear my backpack like this on a subway, or if I'm like waiting at the airport or something, and have my phone in this pocket. It's really easy to grab the phone, and it's not in the way of the main two-way zipper pocket. It's kind of one of my favorite features, so I can still access this pocket, but if I do want to go into the main compartment, the zip is right there, easy to grab. Like I said, this is where that inconvenience of the one-way zip on the admin pocket gets in the way. It gets annoying because I do have to maybe switch shoulders to get into this admin pocket because it only zips open from one side. Same as with the pockets up here, these smaller pockets up here. It's not so bad because you're not putting a lot of stuff in there. But this admin pocket, for the life of me, Osprey, I wish we had a double zipper. Like this would be a perfect backpack if this had a double two-way zipper, right? Like it does here. Like I can zip it from this side or zip it from the other side. That two-way zipper makes a big difference. So to get my stuff in here, I do have an extra pocket here for a magazine or an iPad or smart tablet or whatever. But I can still get my phone out of here with all this open. It's sort of separate, which is cool. And the straps, if you don't want your backpack to look strappy, you could tuck them away or have them exposed like this. Zip it up here, and it gives you the ability, and I've done this before, when I had a bit more stuff. I think we came back from the beach, and I had like a big one of those big wet towels, the beach blankets. And I just had the beach blanket in this section here with the straps like this. And I was able to put that beach blanket right in there and like still carry a lot of stuff properly in this backpack. And it's stable on my back. So overall, really good backpack. Highly recommend you, if you could find one of these used online or old stock, definitely get one of these. I really hope Osprey brings these back the way this is. I like what they're doing with the new one, but I don't find the new version practical at all. I like the green, the efforts for, recyclable materials, but like this is a practical backpack. And I think at the end of the day, if your backpack is not practical, it can be green all it wants to be or environmentally friendly, but if it's not practical, you're not going to use it. It's going to be a waste of a pack. But this is a practical pack. And like I said, I've come back to this one after denouncing it previously. When that one-way zipper really bugged me. But I think the benefits outweigh the gripes on that one-way zipper. Yeah, look at all this stuff this backpack holds. I can hold all this empty airbags. Really good backpack. Definitely recommend you guys, if you can check one of these out, the OSPREY Nebula. This is a 34-liter version, the original version of this Nebula. There's also the Nova for women. You get a lot of space when you need it, but when you don't need a lot of space, it's a lightweight backpack that has a small footprint. Very small footprint. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.